Let's meal prep 16 high protein, high fiber meals in 60 minutes. I'm a registered dietitian and I love healthy, easy, and delicious foods. So let's buckle up and let the time start now. Party people, and welcome back. My name is Nicole. If you're new here, I'm a registered dietitian with a master's in sports nutrition, and I've been in the nutrition fitness world for well over 10 years, showing you that living and eating a healthy lifestyle is actually fun and easy. Today, I am going to be meal prepping 3 different meals. Each of them have at least 8 servings in them. So you are making 16 different meals because one is going to be a salad, one is going to be a chicken salad, and one is going to be delicious souffle egg bites. Here's the dealio. I am feeling so lethargic, so bloated, so just like blah, because my fiance Blake and I, we may have drank a little too much last weekend, and in the next couple days, well, next weekend is our joint bachelor and bachelorette party, which means another weekend of drinking. So right now I am taking full advantage to feel my best before the bachelor weekend, and that means high protein, high fiber meals. My #1 top secret to help you with your bloat, to help you feel more energized, is to increase your fiber. Fiber helps regulate our digestive system, meaning you're gonna have regular bowel movements when you increase your fiber. Also, fiber feeds our good bacteria in our gut, which is gonna help with our digestive system. It's also gonna help our mood. There has been research that shows diets with high fiber actually improve our mood and decrease our stress levels. With everything from weight maintenance, weight loss, reduce the risk of cancers, and so many other things. If you're thinking right now, Nicole, but when I have too much fiber, I actually get bloated. Couple things I want you to remember. 1, make sure you're eating slowly. 2, make sure you're listening to your hunger cues. If you have too much of anything, you're gonna feel bloated. So especially when you're having high fiber, high protein meals, stop when you feel full. You don't need to clean your entire plate. 3, if you are listening to your hunger cues and you still feel bloated, cook your veggies to break down some of the fibers. Maybe stay away from like cruciferous vegetables, meaning stay away from your cabbages, your broccoli, and your cauliflower. Those can cause a lot of gas. Otherwise, make sure you're talking to a dietitian, especially if healthy foods are causing you to feel discomfort. The second thing I always include in my meals after a long weekend or just to feel more energized and rejuvenated is protein. Protein really isn't gonna make me feel better automatically. What it is gonna do is when I'm feeling lethargic or bloated or just like blah, I am working out. So I'm working out throughout the week. I love working out. It makes me feel better for my mental health. It also just makes me feel more confident. It makes me feel stronger. And to be stronger, I need protein after my workouts. So I am gonna be choosing lean proteins. And I recommend to you guys lean proteins. What that means is just proteins that come with less saturated fat. So I'm gonna choose things like turkey. If I do a ground beef, it's gonna be 90% or leaner. It'll be chicken, I'll have beans, maybe some eggs, tofu, etc. Except I haven't got my fiance Blake to be on the tofu train yet. We have some time. Let's make our first meal, and those are the egg souffle bites. Let's do it. Let's begin by cracking 12 eggs. Fun fact about eggs is they are actually considered a perfect protein, meaning when we eat eggs, we actually absorb and utilize all the protein found in the eggs. If you want to use egg whites, go for it. Totally up to you. I'm gonna put this to the side as we get ready for our veggies. For the veggies, we have 2 peppers. You can use whatever color you want. And we got some green chilies from the cans. If you wanna make it really spicy, add a jalapeno. I just don't have jalapeno. And I'm gonna use some parsley to increase the freshness flavor. I'm also gonna grate 2 garlic cloves just to give it a little bit of a pizzazz. You can also just chop and dice it, whatever you want. You can totally be fine with just mixing it up and putting it in the oven, but if you want a little bit more light, airy, cheesier, and more souffle-like, I highly recommend taking cottage cheese, blending it, and then adding it to your egg veggie mixture. 1.5 cups of blended cottage cheese. All I did was put the entire tub of this into a blender. I didn't even add anything, and it turned out nice and blended. I am a girly who loves flavor and adding seasonings. You don't need to add all these seasonings. Whatever you have in your cabinet works. Use whatever seasonings you like in your eggs. So I'm obviously gonna add a little bit of salt, just a little bit. We have Cholula hot sauce. I just like a little spice, and the Cholula is gonna match nicely with those green chilies. Give it a bit more Southwest flair. Cayenne pepper. You're gonna notice, don't really measure it. I measure it with my heart. Smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. Stir, fries, so only go halfway. My oven is preheated to 350. I'm gonna put these in the oven for 30 minutes. Honestly, pretty easy to get out of the pan. These are absolutely perfect as a snack. You'd also take them in the car, super easy to eat, carry, etc. But I would recommend, if you're feeling a little bit hungrier, definitely add a carbohydrate, healthier, whole grains. You would also do an English muffin on a wrap, on a piece of whole wheat toast, whatever you want. If you're wondering about storage and how long these will last, in the refrigerator, they'll probably last maximum like 5-6 days. Really try not to go over 5 days, but in the freezer, they will last like 3-4 months. I'm just gonna put them in the refrigerator because I'm gonna have these as snacks throughout the day until the batch party. Time to make a lemon dilly chicken salad. For today's recipe, I am gonna use a rotisserie chicken from Kroger, and you can just use grilled chicken leftovers. Whatever leftover chicken you have, you want around 3 cups of chicken. Magic. 3 stalks of celery, as well as I'm gonna use half of an onion, 3 cloves of garlic, and remember, our herbs are gonna add flavor. They're gonna add a little zazz, freshness, without adding any extra fat, without adding any extra sodium, without adding any extra sugar. And zesting a lemon, but also adding the juice of a lemon. Let's go to chopping. Veggies ready. So if you have like a big family or a lot of people to feed, or you wanna eat this 2 times a day and you want it to go for 4 days, then I recommend adding vegetables to make the chicken go further. Let's zest her up. Try not to get any of the white out, but I'm using an entire lemon to zest. You can do half a lemon. You also don't even need to zest. Just make sure you have some lemon juice. I really think fresh lemon is the way to go. Anytime I try to buy like fresh squeezed lemon juice or like the canned, jarred, whatever lemon juice, it never tastes good, no matter how organic it is. 1 cup of blended cottage cheese. Make sure it's blended because we don't want lumps of cottage cheese in our chicken salad. I always substitute cottage cheese for mayonnaise. Mayonnaise has a ton of calories, which is mostly just saturated fat. Get low-fat, fat-free cottage cheese, blend her up, so smooth, it tastes just like mayonnaise, and it gives it that creaminess. This is about 1 cup of blended cottage cheese, so 8 ounces. Non-fat Greek yogurt, you definitely don't have to add that. If you only have cottage cheese, do 1.5 cups of cottage cheese, and then I am gonna do not even a cup, like half a cup of Greek yogurt, non-fat. Healthy dose of Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard in chicken salad is just so good. I'm at the end of my bottle, so I actually just put a little bit of water in here so that I get all the honey Dijon left. Time to season her up. We got some garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper. You can always add more later, you can't take away. If you don't like super chunky chicken salad, just put most of this in a food processor, pulse it a couple times, and then stir it so it's a little bit thinner. But whatever you like. I like super chunky. I like to bite my teeth into pieces of chicken, bite my teeth into pieces of celery. So stinking good. That's pretty incredible. All right, let's see what it tastes like. Honestly, you don't even taste that there's no mayonnaise in it. Highly recommend swapping mayonnaise for cottage cheese and or Greek yogurt. Holy stinking cow. That is good. Let me clean up, and it's finished with a salad topper. Plant protein, super fibrous salad topper. If you've never heard me talk about salad toppers, this is what it is. It's just salad without the lettuce leaves. And then later, you put the lettuce leaves on, and if you want added protein, you can put added protein. But today, this is a vegetarian one. So if you want to keep it vegetarian, if you want to keep it vegan, awesome. If you want to add chicken later, go for it. This recipe came from my head because I absolutely love hearts of palm, basically the inside of a palm tree, which is absolutely crazy. I liked hearts of palm before I knew that. When I found that out, I was like, kind of weird, but they are tasty. Also, fun fact is there's 6 grams of protein in this and 5 grams of fiber in 4 stalks. That's pretty incredible. And I want something fresh, crunchy, crispy, hydrating, nourishing. So I'm gonna have English cucumber. I would get a regular cucumber because the regular cucumbers are usually cheaper, but they were completely sold out. That is my fault for shopping at Kroger on Sunday night. And I have 3 stalks of celery. I also have a can of garbanzo beans. I rinse and drain these garbanzo beans to reduce some of the extra sodium, and a whole ton of parsley, again, full of antioxidants. This would be really good with feta. I just don't have any feta in my refrigerator, and we leave on Thursday for our bachelorette, and it is now Tuesday. All we need to do is make a salad dressing to put on top of this. I have a lot of questions on TikTok when I make my salad toppers. Do you put the salad dressing in it and store it, or do you put the salad dressing on the side? I do half and half. If I want the same salad every single day, I'll put the salad dressing on top. But if I want to mix and change my salad dressing throughout the week, I won't put the salad dressing on top. Huge dietitian tip, make your salad dressings at home. It's super easy and it always tastes better when I make it at home. I'll tell you like what my ratios are. I have barely any Dijon mustard left, so we're gonna use this for our salad dressing mixture. I have a lemon, so I'm gonna add an entire lemon if it doesn't spill. 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. You don't need much. For me, I like a super vinegary tart salad dressing and not super sweet and not super oily, so I always do 1 part acid/vinegar, 1 part oil. A lot of restaurants will probably do like 2/3 oil, 1/3 vinegar. You decide. So I'm gonna eyeball this, but like let's say if I had 4 ounces of vinegar/acid, I will also add another 4 ounces of extra olive oil. 1 garlic clove. I think garlic cloves are just perfect in a salad dressing. And that's it. Put the cap back on, shake it. It'll be even better after a couple hours, but you can eat this straight away. Cheersies. Plant protein, high in fiber, high in vitamins, minerals, water. And y'all, that is the video today. We have our Hearts to Palm and zesty summer salad, green chili and pepper, souffle eggs, and lemon, a dilly, a high protein, a chicken salad. Of course, all of these needs a little bit of a grain, so you could always add the chicken salad, like I said, to any bread, English muffin, crackers, farro. You could add these to just a salad or a grain bowl, and you can put this in between an English muffin housing. Good does that sound? Y'all, if you have any questions, if you want any other videos, let me know down below. I love talking to y'all, but until next time, drink your water, eat your fruits and vegetables, and be kind to yourself and those around you. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.